start my speech, may I ask the audience, how many of you believe that money plays an important role in love? Jay, can you share with me why you think money doesn't play an important role in love?
Pass the answer to someone else. Who want to volunteer?
So today I want to share with you a story that may help you think about it and may have some answer at the end of the day. It's a short story by my favorite author, O. Henry, and I just summarize it. So there was one man called Anthony, and he was a self-made millionaire. He was desperately poor, but he was very hardworking and determined. So finally, he managed to own a very huge house in the richest area of the city in New York. One day, and then, to Anthony, money can help him buy everything in the world. So one morning, he has breakfast with his son, Richard, and he noticed that Richard has been very upset. So he decided to ask, "So boy, what's the problem? How can I help you? How much do you need?" And then Richard looked at him, said very gloomily, "There's something that money cannot buy, Dad." "Are you sure that there's something money cannot buy? I've been looking through the dictionary from A to Z to find out. And to be honest, I think I need to look at the appendix as well to find out. So tell me, what else do you think money cannot buy?" "Money cannot buy time, Dad. You know, I really love Miss Landry, but she belongs to the exclusive circle of society. Every minute and hour of her time is always planned in advance, and I cannot find a chance to let her know that I really love her. And tomorrow she is sailing to Europe for 2 years. Tonight I will meet her, but my only own time having with her is in a taxi for 5 minutes, and her whole family will be waiting for us at the theater. We will watch a musical together. So that money cannot buy a single minute of time, because if you are able to buy time, you can live much longer than poor people." So Anthony was shocked, and he said, "Well, of course you cannot expect that we can order time to be wrapped up and delivered at our home with a price tag. But trust me, I have seen Father Time fall off badly on his heels when he walked through the gold diggings." So Richard looked at his dad and said nothing, and then he left. So on the night before Richard went out, his aunt gave him an old ring and told him, "Wear it, nephew. This is from your mother, and your mother told me to give it to you when you really found the one that you really love." So on the way to the theater, Richard accidentally dropped the ring, and so he asked the taxi driver to stop, and in less than 1 minute, Richard was back with the ring. But in that 1 minute, a car just suddenly stopped in front of the taxi, and so the taxi driver tried to move to the left, but then he was cut off by another contraband, which has no business to be there. So he tried to move to the right, but had to move back because of another bus, and they was totally stuck in a messy mass of vehicles. So Richard turned to the girl and apologized, saying that, "I'm so sorry, it was just because of the ring that we couldn't be on time." So Landry was suddenly excited. She asked, "What's the ring? Where's the ring? Can I see it? I think theaters are stupid anyway." And then, as you can guess, on that night, Richard's aunt came to the room and see Anthony. And the aunt said, "Guess what? They're engaged, Anthony. So you can see, don't boast the power of money. It was because of the ring, the true symbol of love, that helped Richard find the happiness, and now he's blissfully happy." So Anthony shrugged his shoulder and said, "All right, I'm very happy that finally he managed to get her, and I agree with you. Well, in this case, his mom's ring played a certain role." So he went to sleep. And then, on the next day, Anthony asked the secretary, he called the secretary, and he said, Hi Kelly, can you help me send a check to the people? Because they really did a good job. Please send an extra note of $100 to the van driver because of all the trouble we caused to him. So, I would end my story here, and I hope that it could have you to think about it and see whether money really play a role in love, especially to you, Jake.